Yeehaw, it's YouTube Tuesday. This is Jean with CA&J Farm, a medicinal urban egg farm here in Matthews County, Virginia. It is finally being a nice week with not so much rain, but it's still cool. I can't believe it's mid-May and we're still wearing sweatshirts. And this morning it was really cool. But we're accomplishing a lot around here. CA got the shade cloth on the hoop house, which will really help now. Because before we know it, it's going to be 120 degrees, and that hoop house will be just baking everything. So we got that done, and we're just proceeding forward. This center area where the dogs live back here on this acre, it used to be really nice, and then we let it kind of go get away from us, and now we've just reclaimed it. And I tell you, as you walk around, it's just full of great stuff. You know, for an herbalist, you find all kinds of stuff out here. There's common mullein, there's violets, there's dock, there's just everything out here. And so I thought I'd show you a little bit. And here's Jack. There's Jack and Jill. They're out here keeping me company. I thought I'd show you a few things while we're walking around. Okay, here, when we cleaned up this bed, Jack, move. We cleaned up this bed, we found burdock root growing everywhere. You can just see it there, burdock everywhere. See, it's just, and if you stop by and you need burdock, we'll just come over and dig you up a baby, and you can take it home. Burdock is amazing. It's liver cleansing. It helps with constipation. It just helps with so many things. And it's just amazing to see it just growing, popping up everywhere. I remember I had some last year in this area, but I just never dreamed it would take off like it did. So it's really amazing how herbs just kind of come back. It's wonderful. And I planted some borage, and I had some borage over winter here. Isn't it pretty? Borage is really a unique plant. And anyway, I planted this one here, but then I was looking, and some has popped up over here, which is really wild. And I'll show you. Oh, here's our kitchen garden. A bunch of the farm family and I worked on this all, and so we've got it all planted out. That's a bunch of goldenrod over there, and that's just amazing medicine, especially for men. We've got all that, but look at this. Look at this. I've got borage popping up in little places. See? There's borage. And here's borage. And I'm just going to dig them up and enjoy them, you know. And borage is good for your skin. It's a anti-inflammatory, and it helps with asthma. And then look at this. Here's some borage right here. And right there. And here I've got a bunch of, see all this right here? Is this area we just claimed, and we just, you know, reclaimed and got all the weeds out of there. Of course, all these are medicinal weeds, but I've got my French lilacs are in the corner. There's a bunch over there too, and they're just beautiful. I actually just potted up a bunch of French lilac babies, and I'm going to be selling those. But look at all that. All this is dock and common mullein and peppermint and lemon balm. It's just a real mix of everything out here, full of wood sorrel and violets. Look at all the beautiful violets. Be gorgeous in salads. A few dandelion thrown in. It's just a great area. And back there is the ducks and the chickens, and the lavender bed. And we got our cut flower area over there too. You can see it just past the lavender bed, and we're going to be making that more. Then I've got a pomegranate over here. And I've got some goji berry bushes. And then look at all that dock and mullein that's just out there. You can just see it. I got to figure out how to use it, how to save it all, you know? I don't want to just mow it down, but I don't want this to be a big mess out here either. So I got to figure out a way to make this area make sense, you know? Anyway, it's fun. What a problem to have, working with herbs. Anyway, I hope you're being well and managing during this kind of weird time in the world. But I know it's being a sad time for a lot of people. A lot of people have been sick, and a lot of people have died. But I think we're going to try to get back to some normality, and I'm hoping it'll be okay. I'm sure it'll be okay. Anyway, stop by the farm. And if you don't live local, hey, get out in your yard and find what's growing in your yard. You'll be surprised. I was shocked to find all this growing out here, and it's a pleasant surprise. I hope you're surprised in your yard too. You have a good week.